I'm sure you're creating and distributing content everywhere, but is that the right move? Maybe your strategy should be more about no than yes. I'm Joe Polizzi, and you'll find out more in episode 466 of Content Inc. Michael Porter said, "The essence of strategy is choosing what not to do." This quote has been on my mind a lot lately. It's fall speaking season, and I've been busy brushing up on some methodologies and case studies. Over and over, I'm seeing the same issue. Most successful content creators put all their energy, or most of their energy, into one channel. At the start, it's just a blog, or a series of videos, or just a podcast. Then after many years of success, they begin to diversify their content offerings. Now, there's really something about building a loyal audience on one channel before giving them additional options. Now, hold on to that thought for 1 second. Just look at all the greatest media brands. The New York Times, ESPN, Huffington Post, you get the idea. Each one of them started out by dominating through one channel. In this case, a print newspaper, a cable television outlet, a political blog, before launching any additional channels. And I want you to think about this. What if you did one channel and then diversified like these successful creators? Now, it's unclear how long it takes and how much and what kind of audience creates a real tipping point, but there is overwhelming evidence that there's a standard formula that works here. Now look at the latest content marketing research from CMI. The average company creates and delivers original content in dozens of different channels. Yet of all the different channels and content, marketers only rate 2 at greater than 50% success: in-person events and webinars. Now take that in for a minute. These marketers are spreading content all over the web, and yet the vast majority are seen as ineffective. I think it's safe to assume that these lesser effective content marketers are not launching beloved content brands. They're not developing loyal opt-in audiences by becoming the leading informational providers for their industries. It really makes no sense. These marketers probably feel like they're failing, and at the same time, they're publishing content everywhere. This means they're blogging, podcasting, creating webinars, producing reports. They're on Insta, TikTok, YouTube, creating in-person events, distributing newsletters, and on and on and on. Everything in my gut and in the research tells us that this is the wrong strategy. What's the prescription? Make decisions on what you are not going to do. I've been doing some research on community colleges for an upcoming speech, and on one site, they produce content on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, Facebook. They had a newsletter, they did webinars, and God knows what else I couldn't find. At another one, they produced videos on YouTube, created regular programming on Instagram, and had a world-class newsletter. Guess which one is outperforming? Now be honest with your analysis about what isn't working and start killing some stuff off. At the same time, reinvest and refocus your efforts onto what you believe can make the most impact on your customers. The best strategy isn't about saying yes to more. It's saying no to as much as possible so we can focus on being the best on the few things that we're doing. Just because we can doesn't mean that we should. This is Joe Polizzi. Remember, success in content comes from consistency, creativity, and community. Keep creating, keep connecting, and we'll see you next Monday.